You are on the air with Jace and Lauren. Clint's here as well. We're doing it thanks to our mates at Show Ready Express. Let's say hello to our next guest.
Our next guest is a legend of the news who's delivered some of the most important moments in recent history.
Alison Langdon reporting from the bushfire crisis. After 4 years, the Trump presidency has come to an end.
She's literally braved lions in the field.
The male lion has taken an interest in us.
And she almost always gets the names right.
Some footy game in America, the Rams and the San Francisco 69ers play some rubbish game.
49ers! Nice. Please welcome to the show, journalist extraordinaire and a current host of A Current Affair, Ali Langdon.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, Ali.
Hi. That game sounds more interesting though, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
I agree. That was one of your best, Ali. How are you? I am great, guys. How about you? Nice to see you all.
We are good.
So nice
So
to
good.
see. This time of the morning again instead of in the afternoons on A Current Affair. I know. It's kind of nice just to dabble back in the mornings every now and again.
Oh, but
as
is
that
it,
alarm
Ali?
goes off, it's like, gee, I'm glad it doesn't happen every day.
Yeah, you don't miss the morning hours, do you?
I just realised, imagine being your neighbours and having to go and have a battle with you over the fence. You'd be like, Jesus, she hosts A Current Affair?
Yeah, you win every battle.
You'd really do,
It's
yeah.
funny.
Just got
All your
counsel
neighbours
on
just agree with whatever you want because they don't want an ACCA crew at their door.
I did my Year 10 work experience with A Current Affair. It was
Really?
Tracy Grimshaw was hosting, and I was at Channel 9, and all I did was sit with the lady, she was lovely, who answered the phone and took the calls from the people who were trying to contact A Current Affair.
Was that
and
Dorothy?
wow,
The lovely Dorothy in the Melbourne office. Yeah.
there were some people out there, Ali. You must have met a few crazies in your time.
Look, we get them all. I've got to say, we get them all. And when you hear some of the phone calls that come through, and there are still phone calls. Most are emails. Some of you go, look, that's a great story, but I think we'll pass on that. Others you go, oh heck yeah, we'll be at your house in an hour.
Put the chainsaw down. Don't chop down the fence. Wait for the camera to get there.
Hey,
Okay, that actually happened once, by the way.
sorry?
The chainsaw to the fence.
Someone had a chainsaw, someone had an axe, and it was a neighbourhood dispute.
Great.
All captured
Great.
on. Yeah, so there you go.
Love
There's
that.
nothing you can throw that we haven't done.
That's
Amazing.
a watermark job, that one.
Hey, I want to talk parental guidance because it premieres Monday, 7:30 on 9 and 9 now. Just quickly before we get to that, I believe you had our very own Clint Sanaway over for a little barbecue the other week. Lauren and
Couldn't get him out of the house.
Yeah, well,
Really? Because I got a crisis call before he went.
yeah, I was very panicked, Ali.
He
And
was nervous.
We chatted about it on the show. You can probably hear the anxiety in my voice.
I've got the audio from that day. Take a listen.
I had an interesting weekend. I went to a colleague's house on Saturday night
Nah,
from your favourite show.
I love it.
The host of A Current Affair, Alison Langdon.
Oh, you went to Langdon's house?
I went to Ali's
She
house.
looks
love
like a
Ali
bit of
Langdon.
fun.
I was running late and I'm like, what do I take? So I texted ahead. I said, what do you need?
What can I bring?
And they said, we need some more beer. So
Yeah.
I bought 3 different lots of 6-packs.
So he
'cause
goes,
I
what?
didn't know.
He goes,
Like
I
a-
bought
like
an
a-
assortment. I was like, no, you can't take an
Like a
assortment.
Kellogg's variety pack
Yeah,
of cereal.
yeah.
That's
Takes
embarrassing,
A
Ali.
variety pack of beer.
What did your husband say when Clint turned up with 3 different flavoured six-packs?
Flavored 6-pack. Well, obviously he'd texted Mike, not me, because I don't love beer.
No.
And I would have said, mate, bring the Chardonnay. And
Yeah.
mate, we've done enough,
know.
shifts together on Weekend
Yes.
Today show that you should know this about me.
Well, I panicked.
I
Yeah.
said to him, you can't also just turn up. And 3 6-packs is weird. You got to take 4.
Yeah.
And I was like, you also need to take something for Ali, who's hosting.
Yes.
So did you turn up?
So what I
with a
did
gift?
is 3/4 of the way there after texting Lauren, I made a detour to another bottle shop
So
to
it's 2
buy
stops? It's 2
a
stops?
bottle of French champagne.
So you got the low carb
So we got
beer.
18
So I got 3
beers.
different forms
One-
of beer and a champagne for Ali.
the thought was when he walked in with it all, it's like, mate, are you moving in for the weekend? How long are you staying?
And how long did he say? Because I did say,
no,
don't stay too
don't make it
late.
awkward.
You guys have got kids. Clint, you've got to do the Weekend Today show in the morning. Don't stay too late. Was he hard to get out?
That was my concern that he had an early start the next day. But look, you were pretty well behaved.
As someone who's got plenty of experience with early starts, Ali coached me on how to deal with the hangover the
Gotcha.
next morning.
What is the key?
It's like if you reach a certain point, just stay up.
Yeah.
That's easier.
That is good advice.
Hey, Parental Guidance, Ali, it is back. Premieres Monday, as I mentioned, at 7:30 on 9 and 9 now. You guys are hitting a heap of topics. I love this show. I've got 3 young boys. I know social media, AI, that all just terrifies me.
Yeah.
What's some of the stuff you're hitting this season?
So and this season's different, right? Because like at the start, we did things like we talked about smacking and all. And once you've done that, you've done it. So we're just doing the big topics. So the whole first episode is about screen time. And like we get the kids to go online and create a chatbot friend. And that is what every parent needs to see. You know how we're kind of behind the 8 ball with social media and our kids got on it and we sort of realised the damage it was doing? This is the next big thing. So this is what you got to see. And then we do like mental health, peer pressure, and body image.
It's going to terrify me, isn't it?
It's gonna firstly terrify you, and then you realise it's okay. We've just got to understand it, and you got to be ahead of it. But we talk about consent and things, and there's some scary views in the room.
There's a lot of parents out there that have watched this show and they feel quite like horrified or sometimes ashamed that they've let their kid get to a certain point. Everyone watching it has a different experience of the show, right? Are there times, you're a mum, are there times when you're like seeing things that just horrify you?
You learn so much from it, and I think the whole thing is, regardless of like all these different parenting styles, everyone's there trying to do their best, and everyone just looks at it and going, you know what? No matter how much we're stuffing it up, Ali's doing a way worse job, and that is literally why I'm on this show, is just to make everyone feel better about what they're doing.
No, I'm sure you're doing great. I just
no, I'm being honest, absolutely not. Although my husband says I am the best parent. For a month after we film this show.
I just get frustrated when I see experts on TVs and they're like, you got to be watching everything that they're doing online stuff. And it's like, mate, I'm also trying to get their food and I'm doing lunch boxes and
working.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like there's got to be realistic ways to approach this stuff.
Yeah, look, there is, but I think it's like what you're letting them on. And understanding, like, there's a couple of like games that a lot of little kids play, which is just you've got a lot of predators on there. So, like, as soon as you know what that game is, and then it's just doing your research and realizing what's safe and what's not, and that you can put these parental controls in place, and then you don't have to be looking over their shoulder all the time at what they're doing. But it's all those little things that, particularly like if you're sort of a bit anti-tech, you just realise that it's not that hard, it's not that scary, but you got to be across it.
Yeah, it's not all bad.
On a lighter note, 13, 24, 10, I'd love to talk parenting fails this morning. You mentioned that apart from that 1 month after the show, you're not the best. Have you ever lost your kid in public?
Yeah, duh. Hasn't everyone? I've lost both of them at different times.
Have you?
Is that not a common thing?
No. Oh, trust me. I've been at the park and I've dialed 2 zeros and I've just thought I'll search for 5 more minutes and then I'll hit the last one. What
it's
about
scary.
Ever forgetting to pack their lunch?
I only did that once, and that was a big reaction. There was a big reaction to that one.
This is the worst thing you can do to a kid. Have you ever sent them to school in their uniform on casual clothes day?
Oh my God.
I mean, everyone does, but that's their own fault. Like the 6-year-old, the kindy kid should have reminded mum and dad.
Why didn't you read the notice?
No, this is the problem. It's on a WhatsApp group, and the WhatsApp group is nuts because
Ali Langdon,
it's nuts.
Have you muted your kids' school WhatsApp group? Tell the truth.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's always on mute. So I've got now one of the mums who texts me something important because by the time I jump on, it's like I've missed 200 messages.
Just give me the top line.
Ali's kids are at school right now while she's with us. There's a good chance their holidays have already started. They're just roaming around the school.
Kids are fine. My husband's across it, all right? As long as someone's across it, you're sweet.
Hey, Ali, can I say a big congratulations on the Gold Logie nomination?
Hey!
It's about bloody time. You are one of the hardest working people at the Nine Network, can I tell you, and you're also a great friend of mine. So congratulations. Now, we need to settle something.
Have you seen Ali Langdon on the front of Stella?
If you don't mind.
Is that look like a supermodel.
Don't tell me you've not seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my God, you look amazing.
Oh no.
Is this out of your comfort zone for you?
That was so out of my comfort zone, that one. There's belly showing. Like, never show your belly after you've had 2 kids.
There's no belly, sis.
No.
Let me tell you.
We'll show you
I
belly.
haven't had
Maybe
kids.
they photoshopped
You want to see a belly?
You should wear that on a current affair, Ellie.
Oh my!
Just quickly, settle this debate for us. What time do you get into work for a current affair? Because Jason, Lauren here, they scorched me when I said that you got in just after midday and did all the writing and all the editing and all
Lauren and I got our money on 5 p.m.
No, I said 3.
Clint knows me. I am in between 11 and 12.
Yeah, baby.
Are you pulling a 9-hour shift?
She's mentoring all the journos, you know.
Ellie.
Even when they don't want to be.
Parental Guidance. It premieres Monday, 7:30 on Channel 9 and 9 Now. Ali Langdon joining us on the air. Good on you, Ali.
Thanks, guys.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good. Follow them on the socials.